Peace. Welcome to another episode of Griff Rushmore. Today we will be looking at the multiple lies of Brother Polight. The reason why I'm doing this is because these lies have led into where he's at today, which is incarcerated. What do I mean? Polight got away with so much nefarious information and nefarious business practices and nefarious tall tales that he thought himself to be Mr. Untouchable, basically invincible, because he understood that his audience did not understand he spoke non sequitur, that he used words out of place, that he himself did not know anything he was talking about. I think it gave him this weird confidence that we will look at in this video. You're going to notice around lie number 3, he says a lie that is so astronomical. Most people with the IQ of 9 would know he's lying. But please watch this video till it's end and enjoy the show.
What's up, family? We up in here. We in Columbus, Ohio. I'm with the king right here. We had our real estate company, our development company, making it happen. So right now we're working on a 26 unit project here in Columbus, Ohio. But the very unique thing about it is we're using cargo bins to build them. And we're going to explain the science behind that. And you're going to see what we're talking about. We're talking about cargo bins to build buildings. This is a pioneering venture. This is something that's not being done throughout America. You see these right here? We're using these giant cargo bins. Look at that. Yes. And what's happening is it's cutting the time. So literally, right, we got residential properties on deck. It doesn't stop. And we're revolutionizing how to erect. We're revolutionizing how to erect these properties. And like I said, it's so cost efficient. This is $1 billion industry waiting to happen.
I didn't tell you they bought the church. The church sold out. They got this property right here they bought. This whole lot over there they bought. And 9 houses. I'll take you down there on this street right here. I'm gonna take you by where I bought the shovel for. Yeah. 9 houses on this street down here. We doing this right. We doing this one right here.
Not even use their common sense. Again, I'm gonna ask y'all. Do you know anybody who has to freaking go to infiltrate a construction site, perpetrate a fraud, like they have something to do with that scenario or with any type of process while operating the machinery at the construction site? Mind you, let me tell you this. For the day that I came out there to work on site, I also got a check cut to me. Who the hell is the check given to me from? If I have nothing to do with anything. My wife also got a check cut to her. I also got affidavits signed for the subcontractor that was responsible for having me come out there in case I gotta really pursue people for talking about me. Not y'all. I don't care what y'all say. Not all of you that's here that support. Some of you, this is just what you do. YouTube give you quarters, nickels, and dimes to put white commercials up there. And so long as you say something negative about Polight, you can get enough hits to come out with $300-$400. So I understand. I ain't mad at y'all. Now I'm gonna go back to the linguistic fast. I had to break fast. I broke fast. I was weak. Linguistic fast. I broke it. Whew. So let me tell you this. I didn't pay for my flight to Ohio. That's in the affidavit. I didn't pay for my hotel in Ohio. That's in the affidavit. I didn't pay for my car rental in Ohio. That's in the affidavit. And his name is Jay McNeil, the subcontractor. I'm giving you names. The guy that's in the video who subcontracted to do work on that actual property, who's in the video. That is my business partner. And as I said in the video, we are invested. We have future endeavors that correspond with the same manner in which is being facilitated per that particular property. Because they have the intellectual property and abilities to do so.
We will interrupt Polight's lying to bring a quick translation from Polight's master teacher.
The flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection. Now, if I may retain my liquids here for one moment, I'd like to continue the redundance of my quote-unquote intestinal tract, see, because...
So Jay McNeil, Johnny Jonathan, that's my business partner. We have a real estate company. That's my business partner. But I'm just saying for the record, I don't have nothing to do with NISRE Inc. The developer is AES Development. The project Cargo Minimums. I have nothing to do with none of that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And the developer and I have discussed this and came to terms, and I just want to make those things clear.
See, lie number one was very important because he trespassed on someone else's construction company site. He recorded a video promoting it as his own and actually trying to fill data, meaning your name, your number, your email, for opportunities to work on said site. And then he gets called out by the owner of said site until you don't believe your lying eyes. This is tantamount to show you how narcissistic he is and how weird he is. But he kind of got away from it because we have short-term memories and he staticulated his information thereof. But it is a learning situation. Don't trust your lying eyes. That is one of the rules of con artistry. But back to lie number two, which is the app that never worked.
Polight app. We got the Brother Polight app coming out, and what you need to know is that app is going to have, of course, the ability to sign up for consulting, for conscious advisory. The program that I created for the celebrities, I've constructed one very similar for the people in a lower tax bracket. Cannot lose. The videos, lectures, separate from the live streaming service, you're gonna love it. And I wanted to rebuild the app because I wanted something that represented me, because I can't be driving around in a Rolls Royce and then my app is freezing or the page you're going to ain't working right. I can't have that. It's a poor representation. Also, I'm bringing back the holistic health workshop, holistic mathematics. It's going to be bigger and better than it was before, and people who took it loved it. You know, and we're also doing the wealth building courses again. Those of you that are interested in signing up on for the wealth building course, if you are on Facebook right now, facebook.com/Brotherpolight, inbox me your full name and your number so we could just put you on the list, and then we could give you details when the app erects. Okay, we're creating a site for people for applicants for a Brother Polight app, because the app is going to be revolutionary. I'm changing it up just with the app alone. When you see the level that the app is on, you're going to say, man, that's befitting of a person in the community. It makes us look good. You're going to be proud of it. So make sure you tune in for those updates. So if you're interested in the health courses, you're interested in the wealth building courses, I'm talking like we did the due diligence program and we showed you how to do the research. Credit repair, we showed you how to do the credit repair.
Let us take a quick break for one of Polight's successful testimonials for his app and classes.
And bro, you took my bread, bro. You got my bread, bro. I don't want nothing more than what I'm supposed to get, man. Nothing more, nothing less, man. Just give me what I'm supposed to get, man. Harassing you, bullying you. What about scamming me? What about scamming me? Harassing and bullying? Bitch, you scammed me. I'm on your ass about my check.
And I have to do the health this time of year. It's going to be in the 20s of December.
Now, lie number 3 would be considered a astronomical lie. This man says, I purchased a mountain. Yes, I know you're saying Andre or Dre. This man didn't say he purchased a mountain. Yes, he purchased a mountain. And see what this does, it reveals and shows that he knows most people are not thinking on a three-dimensional level, or not thinking on a common sense level, or not thinking on any level. If you believe a man who's never showed you a deed to a house, who has never showed you a title to a car, has just purchased a mountain in Costa Rica, then I have a mountain to sell you. But look and listen for your own self.
Yeah, what I want to talk to you guys about is I just bought a mountain. I just bought a mountain. I just bought a mountain. But the thing is, I've been purchased the mountain, but I've been waiting for the complete acquisition of the property. There's a lot of other things that go around it. However, the mountain already has a resort attached to it. It already has a resort attached to it. We have thermal springs, and it's geographically in a place in Costa Rica.
Another teaching moment. You bought a mountain with a resort attached to it that you are waiting to develop. But the con in this is to get you to once again field your information. So let's just say you emailed polight45@gmail.com. That means what he will do in return is say, once he returns your email, well, really your call, because he's not going to return an email because emails have legs. What he will say is, hey, you want to invest in a mountain, in a resort that I just purchased? Because if you're gullible to believe that, you're gullible to invest in it.
Where there's ley lines. As part of that, there's ley lines. As part of that caloric grid, where it will be inevitable that when we're there, it'd be easier for us to raise our frequency or elevate our consciousness. Those of you that have been keeping up with me and have my books on the autumn equinox of 2012, the winter solstice of 2012, communicating with the heavens in this host via phase conjugation, coherent heart frequency.
Let us get a quick translation of what Polight just said.
World domination would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation. So,
name a few. Those are some of the publications that I put out that teaches you about these things. Very powerful stuff. When Dr. Saber was alive, we was working on several places around the world. Not a whole bunch, but several, more than 3. It's definitely more than 3 places around the world where we was going to perpetuate that which was taking place in Honduras, per the Usha village. And we was going to also innovate, add new things.
So you heard it here first. This man bought a mountain with a resort attached to it in Costa Rica. And if you believe this, then I want to sell you the same thing. And instead of asking for $2,000, just give me $1,000 and we'll just call it square. And you can meet me at the mountain. There will be a new beach as well. I have a quick, oh my God, this just in. We have Jay Morrison, another fellow Griff Rushmore member who has a message for Polight.
Shame on you, devil!
Okay, now this lie is outside of what Polight did to that victim, that minor. This is the most heartbreaking lie because a lot of the flossing you've seen Polight do within the last, between 2018 and 2020 was due to the $100,000 that he received from Crypto Roots. We don't have to go into all of the things that he did. I will put a link to Crypto Roots videos in the chat or in the description for you to see. But I'm just going to show him next to Crypto Roots, just talking jibber jabber while taking this man's money, while Crypto Roots was sleeping in his car, while Crypto Roots was funding Polight's and his wife's lifestyle, just for him to take it, burn through the money and say, I never knew Crypto Roots. That is the most heartbreaking thing. And I really don't think people understand, once again, why it led to Polight being where he's at now. Because once again, there's a certain amount of invincibility and narcissism you have to possess in order to take a man's inheritance. Now, this is not the only man's inheritance he's taken. He took 75,000 from another guy, but to take 100,000 from a man like Crypto Roots is just, hit him with it, Jay Morrison.
Shame on you, devil!
Have is that we'll embrace the woman so much. Jackass. You know, people always got something slick to say. You know, it's just crazy. It's like, yo, I said we're running on no sleep, right or wrong?
I mean, yes, no sleep.
No sleep. You know what I'm saying? I got my brothers up all night, moving around, driving, picking sisters up, dropping sisters off, doing it Brother Polight style. And I'm like, you know what? Let's do a live stream. And yo, I'm doing a live stream. It's like 6 something in the morning. What time is it? Shit. Yeah. It's 8:46 a.m.
People already hating.
It's 8:46. Like, yo, fam, there's no sleep involved with what I do. So at 8:46 a.m., considering I was awake 8:46 a.m. prior, this over 24 hours I'm moving around. My eyes is going to be a little red.
You got valet telling us to get out, move.
Yeah, I just pulled up. I'm like, yo, fam, we need to get this knowledge. Let's do this knowledge. You with it? And you're like, yeah, let's get this information in. So
as you can see, the proof is in the pudding. Polight knew Crypto Roots. He also took his money. He also had him drive him around. He also had him drop off randoms. He also had him sleep in the car. He also had him up all night partying, doing whatever, living a lifestyle. RIP to you, my brother. Final lie. The black like you, broke like you, consciousness like you, affinity fraud, right? This one is multi-layered because what it does is it enables the person that's being defrauded a reason to align themselves with this person. So if I come from poverty and tell you I made it rich, that's the broke like you. Now that I'm rich and I'm showing you everything that you aspire to have, that's the fly like you. And then, which Polight is the king of using words out of order, non sequitur, not making sense, but sounding intellectual while doing it, is the consciousness like you. Oh, he's smart, he's deep, he's this, he's that. No, he's a con artist. In this little vignette that I put together, I'm going to show you the technique of being broke like you, black like you, consciousness like you, and fly like you to sell you something that you'll never receive. Because what it does is it crosses over to all genres of people that's going to be defrauded within that demographic that he's searching for. Pay close attention.
at gmail.com, you leave your full name and your phone number. You either get your credit restoration microwave, $3,000. Your entrepreneur course is $250. I teach you 3 different streams of income, and you get the corresponding PDFs. It's about 4 classes in number. Or you get the master class, where I teach about insurance, real estate, taxing, tax deed, but our main point of focus is credit restoration.
Always notice when Polight says the UCC and goes into status correction and tax liens, he always speaks rapidly. One, because he wants to pique your interest without knowing what he's talking about, because he himself does not know what he's talking about, and to sell you what he doesn't know what he's talking about. Back to our regularly scheduled program.
And at least we remove the negative items off your report, add positive items to your report, boost your credit score, and you can still get approved for larger lines of credit, personal loans, business loans, and credit cards. But at the end of the day, it ain't gonna be like that microwave where we getting you them 6 figures. But you gotta start from somewhere. So if you start from scratch or you take it to the next level, it is what it is. You feel me? But I'm just saying, when people teach what they teach, they should be able to demonstrate. These are just trinkets and these is toys. I don't think I could drop all that knowledge one day and then go crazy the next. Like,
I call this black like you, or I'm just like you. Notice, beard is kind of grown out. He keeps his hat on. He keeps the Yankee kufi on because he got the George Jefferson. His demeanor is very calm. He's more endearing. He's talking very softly. His delivery is very calculated, because he wants to be inviting to you. There's a trust factor here now, right? This is not the flashy, I got 18 wives Polight. This is, please email me if you can, if you want to win, if you want to get this money. look at me. I got my V-neck t-shirt on and I'm just normal. I'm just in the sun. This is the black like you, broke like you. I want you to feel that someone cares about you hustle.
And there's no sense in asking me how to get in touch to get books, how to get in touch to get courses, how to get in touch with consulting, because I have the information pinned at the top, and I keep telling y'all, brotherpolight45@gmail.com. brotherpolight45@gmail.com. And you have to leave your full name and your phone number. Please stop sending emails without a phone number. Please stop sending emails without a phone number. Please stop sending me emails without a phone number. And also put a subject in there. Please put a subject in there. Please put a subject in there. Because a lot of times people say, well, no one's responding. Nobody's going to respond if you don't follow their instructions, because it's so many emails, so many texts, so many DMs. It's like overwhelming. You got to remember, I got 250,000 people following me on Facebook. 133,000 people follow me on Instagram. And when the app is back up, we stopped at 640,000 subscribers that I asked us at a push of a text on my phone. And then there's the other social media. YouTube is about 80,000 people. It's a lot. It's a lot of DMs, inboxes, messages, texts, emails. It's a lot. We're here for a very special announcement, and the announcement is for 5 to 10 cents, you can become a millionaire. It's that simple. It is extremely simple. And now the issue we have at hand is people make money and they don't tell people how to make it. Then you got people that don't make no money, that tell other people, don't trust the people that can tell you how to make money. And then you got the other people who do make money and don't say nothing. So you got the people that make money and don't say nothing. You got the people who talk about money and don't make none themselves. And then you got the other people who are just there making videos about other people's lives, because that's just what they do.
So in layman, I'm going to put mascara on, put this fancy hat on, and tell you that I care enough about you to teach you how to make money, because no one else who feels like you and conscious like you is going to teach you how to make money. That's all he's trying to say.
I have no talent whatsoever. So, I always say you can't microwave success. You can't microwave success. I always say that.
Brother Polight is doing a credit restoration microwave. I done it back in 2019. Didn't get anything out of it. Didn't get $1 out of it. Paid my little $2,000. As a matter of fact, how I even got the money, I got a settlement from a car accident. I got $22,000 from a settlement in a car accident, and I spent 5 of that $22,000 with Brother Polight and didn't get a single dime back. That's my dumb ass. That was my dumb ass fault, yeah. So yeah, if you talking about some credit restoration microwave, don't give him your money. Don't give him your money. And he's gonna offer a hotel after that, and he might help some of y'all. He might not help. He ain't gonna help most of y'all. I think Brother Polight is broke. He's using other people's.
When you could barely fit all the bread in your hands, that says something. When you could barely fit this money in, how much y'all think this really is? These are all hundreds, by the way. How much you think this really is? I just want to have a story with you guys. I want to have a nice story. And the name of this story is, I'm too smart to be broke, and it costs way too much to be poor.
So as you notice, he's conscious like you. He's too smart to be broke and it costs too much to be poor, making you feel bad for your financial situation. I'm going to put the hat on. I'm going to put the eye horse on with the mascara and then tell you I'm too smart to be broke and it costs too much to be poor. Always remember the conscious like you hustle.
Let me tell you how our people are. You could have multiple wives and each one have their own home. And then when you find yourself in a different home per each wife, your people will say, those are Airbnbs. Those are hotels. You can drive very nice cars. In fact, you have several of them and show that you have them throughout the year. And your people will say, nope, those are all rentals. I mean, if you got a mortgage, you're renting your house because you don't own that. You're paying that month to month. So, but yes, we're going to get it in. We're going to get it in. We ain't got no time to play no games. You have to learn the Uniform Commercial Code. You have to learn which codes have to deal with you. Got the UCC class. That's what I'm talking about. Class is tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Go to brotherpolight.com. Brotherpolight.com. The app will be coming out. We looking to expedite it by August. That's what we looking for August. It's looking good. This ain't no simple app now. This is the next level. This is the Rolls Royce of apps, what I'm coming with. I got games on there and everything. Right? But the UCC and real estate course, you talking about making that bread. You also got to understand tax implications and everything. That's why.
Listen, y'all, let me say this. The UCC, the tax liens, all of that is Camelot. Do not listen to this man tell you that. No one has ever got status correction, UCCs, and tax lien from Polight. From young Pharaoh to everyone else who tried to get it from him, no one has been successful. Obviously, you're not going to be able to get it from him now. He's in jail. But this was like something that he milked for over 10 years. And now I'm just taking the time to dissect it for you so you can understand when these charlatans come to your door, to your Instagram, to your Facebook, to your children, to your cousin. This is ridiculous.
Why the trust comes in. You avoid a great deal of taxes when you purchasing property and remove yourself from personal liability as an owner in ways that pale in comparison to all the other paperwork infrastructures when you set up a trust. These are things you have to learn that's prerequisite to real estate. So I tell people, hey, listen, when I do a course, I don't teach for 2-3 hours and that's it. When I do a course, it's every week. Every Saturday, you could expect me. Just like our stock class, every Sunday, you could expect me. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, you pick a day. You want real estate? That's on Saturday. You want stocks? That's on Sunday.
This Brother Polight crap is a scam. So I take the day trading course because I be trading stocks already. I'm already day trading, already making money and losing money doing day trading, right? And so I take this course to see what else is out there, right? First of all, do course takes a month to start, right? It's $100. Ain't no big deal.
I don't play games. I do it over and over and over because it is a lie to think that you can impart this wisdom successfully to people on a 2 to.
With first week, do talk about some basic stuff, how you're gonna get you to the money ASAP, right? But then you ain't getting to the money. The second week roll around, dude ain't even got the course. So now we 5 weeks into this thing, right? Dude holding on to my $100 for 5 weeks, right? So I tell the dude, give my money back. Some dude named BJ called me up, right? And he's super insecure and stuff. And BJ, like, my phone died. That's why I'm about to charge it. BJ calls me back talking about some, we got a no refund guarantee. Is there any reason why you dissatisfied with the course? I'm like, there's no course to be taken. Bruh. It don't even make sense.
From the beginning, I've been following Brother Polight and all his work and everything like that, watching his live streams for about 9 months, I should say. For about 9 months, and about 3 or 4 months ago, I watched a live stream where he spoke about his mentorship program, and he gave out an email, brotherpolight45@gmail.com. And I was like, whoa, because I had been listening to him. And for him to give out his personal email, I was kind of like, whoa, this dude's giving out his personal email. This is crazy. But this is the opportunity for me. Let me go ahead and shoot him an email. You know what I'm saying? I want to connect with him. I just got my real estate license. I'm like, from what I hear, he's in real estate. The things that he presents, like speaking about it now, is hilarious because it's all fraud. It's all fraud. It's all fraud. It's all fraud. Anyways, I'm like, he's into real estate. We can meet up or chop it up on the phone. connect and build. You know, that was my goal, like to connect with him and build, like show me the way. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm ready to learn all that I can and apply that to my life, because I want to get out of, you know, poverty. I don't want to live struggling or working a 9 to 5 or anything like that. Like I want to be able to move how I want to move as an entrepreneur. And you know, he speaks about the streams of income, the trust funds, and all that type of stuff. So I'm like, teach me, you know, I'm ready for it. So I sent him an email, and he doesn't respond. That was 3 or 4 months ago. So I was like, whatever. Still watching his videos, still going on about my life. On December 24th of 2018, I sent him another email because I happened to be watching another one of his videos in my room, chilling, vibing, listening to one of his lives. What did he say? It was something that got me. He's like, you know, we have coaches for everything. We have a coach for this, a coach for that. But who's your coach when it comes to your money? Like, you know, I'm offering a mentorship program. You want to get off that clock. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be working for somebody else's dream. You know, invest in yourself. You know, I can show you how to make 3 streams of income, 6 streams, or 9 streams. You know, he's giving that whole spiel. So I'm like, you know what? Let me shoot him another email. So I email him again. I email him that night. The next morning, I get a call. I don't answer because I don't know the number. But the message that followed said, peace. Peace, this is Brother Polight. I called to know availability in regards to the mentorship program.
So in conclusion, as you can see, we have looked over his various lies, schemes, scams, and approaches. Part 2 will be coming soon for Griff Rushmore, as I will look deeper in the pathology of this clown. Your favorite Griff detective, Andre, is out, and I want you to really watch this video. Please share, like, subscribe. 1.